make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoffs, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisville's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Now staring at a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got a man. It's Robinson. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Georgia Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Rivero. And that one's incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you can tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Snagged out of the air. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily... There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about you.
And into the end zone, and they will score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They're going to run it. Creates a little space.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his man. It's Hunter. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Makes the grab on the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Dumps it to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to pass, it's Rivero. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Going for it all. Into the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Browning. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down coming up. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Browning.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is the most dangerous.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to throw, it's Rivero. Punch it out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Moran. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going to try to get it himself, and he'll slide after picking up the 1st down.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell they want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise?
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. The 30. 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cardinals! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarter.
Going over the top. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking downfield, it's Rivero. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Yeah, you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Wide open downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Give to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Going right to work up top. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. 3rd down coming up for the O after the incompletion. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Dropping back, it's Rivero. And he lays out and snags it down the left side. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Tip drills alive. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to throw deep right side. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Yellow Jackets in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Rivero. Here comes the heat. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the defense, got him at the 27. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now they take the lead.
And that's a nice end to this 1st half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Cardinals will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Rivero. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the inside. Jukes his way for more. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Quarterback extends the play. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Tries to get it on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interesting.
Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Rivero. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Robinson. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Off play action. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. The Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cardinals are threatening in the red zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. On to attempt the try. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking downfield, it's Rivero. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Get it out on the screen. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first down. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop. Forcing a turnover, best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Robinson. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
He's got it. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Feels to punt and try to pick up some yards. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. He's in open space downfield. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. They pick up a 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finding open areas. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple of minutes left.
There he goes. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got the back over the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Gets rid of it. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. They just keep firing. He's going for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Louisville!
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slipping down the backfield, throwing the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Rivera. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own. Running into the open space. And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score. And the Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Across the 25. He's got room. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Here's the handoff. Across the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air, it's Rivera. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked up.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. This time he's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. The offense changing the play. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this defense taking matters into their own hands. First down, you get the sack. Second down, you force the incompletion. Now sitting in third and long, you got them in their own territory. Big opportunity for this defense to shut this offense down right now.
Well, you look at the clock. They've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot.
Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.